Alright, so we are using this tarping machine. I definitely prefer not to use this. Also, I got a real weird setup going on right now. It says no tolerance, must wear hard hat. So I'm wearing my hard hat, but like I said in a previous video, I don't have a mount for my camera, so I'm wearing the head strap for my camera and the hard hat on top of it, so it's kind of wiggling around a lot. I can't really like look down or else it'll all fall off, but I gotta get the content. So this is actually my first time using one of these tarp machines. I have seen one used before once when I was with my trainer. It was actually, I think, my first day out, or my second day out. We picked up at this place and they had a tarp machine just like this one, and I didn't really get to use it. I just sort of watched. I tried to help, but I was like running around like a chicken with my head cut off, trying to be useful, you know, but I was just getting in the way more than anything, I think. So, but ever since then I have not encountered another one of these, so it is quite possible that I'm doing something wrong. But I got one on there already and it went very smooth, so I think I'm doing it right. And it's not like this is that complicated, you know. You hook it in, you lift it up, you drive under, and you put it down. And also I'm keeping like some of this folded, as you can see, because if you just hook it in at the very end, the tarp will sag down really far, and it'll be too low for you to fit underneath, so you got to have a little excess folded in the thing. Okay, so now we're hooked in. I'm just gonna raise it up. Yeah, these things go really slow. That's the main reason why I prefer not to have to use this, just because I would get it done way faster. I'd be out of here lickety split. Alright, so now we just drive straight under. Right about where I think the tarp should go. Maybe there. That might be a little bit too far. Get out and check. Alright, yeah. It's like a foot. Just back up a tiny bit. That's probably good. Okay. Down. Oh, reset first, then down. Abajo. Alright, I'll just get this out of the way. What is up, you guys? So this load that you're seeing here, this hazmat one, is not the one that I was just tarping. This load was actually the load before the load that was before the one that you just saw. If that made sense. That might not even have been right. But it was before. It was before the one that you just saw. But yeah, I did want to show this hazmat one, though, just because, I don't know, it's kind of interesting. But yeah, it was 9,000 pounds of flammable liquid at the very back of my trailer. And I think that this was definitely like the heaviest part of the load. It wasn't a heavy load overall, but most of the weight was concentrated back here at the very end, and it rode so bad. Like, it makes such a drastic difference, like the weight distribution of where everything is on your trailer. So this wasn't that heavy, but it rode like it was 1,000,000 pounds, and it felt super tippy. I don't know if that's because, I mean, it's like liquid, right, in those 5-gallon buckets, but I'm not sure like what the viscosity is of that liquid. I don't know if it's like water or if it's like syrup. I have no idea, because I'm pretty sure it's some kind of glue. So I'm guessing that it's not that viscous, but it could still have that surge effect side to side. Excuse me, sorry, my throat. I'm not sure, but anyway, yeah, so this was a hazmat load. You know, if you're doing hazmat, you just gotta watch out for like railroads, you know, tunnels, going through cities, just like restricted routes, you know, way stations. Make sure you stop at the way station unless it's closed. But yeah, I mean, there will be signs, you know, like leading up to a city. You're not always allowed to just go right through the city. Sometimes you gotta take the loop that like goes around, you know, or if there's a tunnel coming up, you gotta take the exit before the tunnel, go around the tunnel. And you gotta make sure that you definitely follow those rules, because laws surrounding hazmat, they can be pretty serious if you break them. Like, so you definitely don't want to mess that up. You just got to pay a lot of attention. But yeah, it does pay extra money. I believe it's 6 extra cents per mile at Melton. So this one was a good amount of miles. It was like $100 extra for the hazmat, and then at Melton it's $100 TARP pay. So this load was good miles, close to 2,000, and 100 for the TARP, 100 for the hazmat. So this load ended up paying about like 1,100, I think, just on its own, which is pretty good, because, you know, you usually get like at least 3 loads per week. So, you know, they're not all going to be that juicy, but yeah, still, I mean, that's good. It's an extra $100 for a hazmat. Also, I never realized really before, or it was never really put into perspective in my mind, how affordable and like attainable it actually is to like travel the world. I know that's completely off topic of trucking, but I listen to a lot of podcasts like while I'm driving, and lately I've been listening to a bunch of travel podcasts, and I don't know, it's just been like opening my eyes to like the possibilities. And I said like in a previous video, my goal for this first year is to save $50,000, and so far I am on track to do that. But that's more than enough money to go like literally travel the world for an entire year, for multiple years, you know, like depending on how much money you want to spend. Of course, you can make it expensive or you can make it cheap, but at least for me, like spending more money doesn't necessarily directly correlate with like having more fun or being more happy. You know, some of the best times I've had is like, you know, doing stuff that's free or like really cheap. So, you know, you can like travel the world for like $1,000 a month, and if you have $50,000, I mean, that can support you for like 4 years, you know? So that's just kind of crazy. I never really realized that before, but now I'm like tempted after this first year to just go ditch the country for like a year. I don't know, I think it would be awesome. But yeah, we'll see. That's completely off topic, but I just wanted to say that. I don't know why. But yeah, I hope everyone has a great week. I'll see you again with another video probably next week. I will be taking time off the week after next week, so we'll see how the videos go. I'm not sure, but yeah, until next time, peace.